Coming up this week on the show,
we watch a recap of the last presidential debate.
Evan catches us up on sports.
And we hear from aspiring artists in Fort Mill.
It's Friday, October 23rd, and the buzz starts right now.
Happy Friday, Fort Mill. I'm Evan.
And I'm Bella. Some of our sports teams are wrapping up their seasons and finishing strong.
Let's hear an update from the other Evan on this week's sports.
Hey Fort Mill, I'm Evan reporting for the Buzz Sports.
The girls' golf season came to an end on Monday. They finished 12th overall in the Upper State Tournament. The girls' tennis season also came to a close on Tuesday with a tough loss to Spartanburg in the first round of the state playoffs. They finished with an 11-3-1 record and top 16 in the state for 5A. On the road at South Point, volleyball crushed the Stallions, winning the game in the first 3 sets. Also, big congratulations to the boys and girls cross-country teams who became this year's 5A region champions on Monday.
And remember, the Pink Out football game has been postponed to next Friday, October 30th, so there will be no game tonight. I'm Evan, reporting for the Buzz Sports.
Thanks, Evan. And as November approaches, some sports are beginning to slow down.
But we still have plenty to talk about because the 2020 election is right around the corner.
Luke gives us a rundown of last night's presidential debate.
On October 22nd, the final presidential debate took place between President Donald Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden in Nashville, Tennessee. NBC News journalist Christian Welker moderated the event. The candidates discussed coronavirus, national security, healthcare, energy and immigration, race, climate change, and leadership.
Success is going to bring us together. We are on the road to success, but I'm cutting taxes, and he wants to raise everybody's taxes, and he wants to put new regulations on everything.
I'm running as a proud Democrat, but I'm going to be an American president. I don't see red states and blue states. What I see is American, United States.
The candidates talked about each other's past records.
You were there just a short time ago, and you guys did nothing.
We did.
You know, Joe, I ran because of you.
There's a reason why he's bringing up all this malarkey. There's a reason for it. He doesn't want to talk about the substantive issues. It's not about his family and my family. It's about your family, and your family's hurting badly.
Election Day is November 3rd. Don't forget to vote.
I'm Luke, reporting for The Buzz.
Thanks, Luke. While most of the focus has been on the presidential election, it's also important to know who makes decisions locally.
Michael's here to tell us about a South Carolina race getting national attention.
As the presidential election inches closer, and with political tensions at an all-time high, it's shaping up to be a historic election, especially for first-time voters. With most of the attention going towards the matchup between President Donald Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden, it's important to be informed about every race in this election.
The Senate race in South Carolina between current Senator Lindsey Graham and former Democratic Party Chairman Jamie Harrison is seen as one of the closest elections in the country. With a Republican majority in the Senate, big names in politics like Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi and former President Barack Obama have came in support of Harrison, while President Trump and former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley have came in support of Graham. I wanted to see if first-time voters are aware of the importance of this monumental state election.
Do I care about the Senate race, and do I plan on voting in the Senate race? Yeah, I care about the Senate race. It's important because, you know, the people that are in the Senate are supposed to be the ones that actually do stuff for the country. They're the ones that write up the laws and all that stuff, and it is important that people that are in the Senate get stuff done.
So, honestly, I've been keeping up a lot with the two candidates for the Senate race, but I don't know much about when that election date is, and I think I've been a lot more focused on the presidential debate just because it's been a more complicated process for me.
Well, I think any time that you can vote, it's important, and every election counts. As you learn in all your classes, especially government, the legislative branch is where the laws are made, and the Senate is just one of those chambers. So every race is important, and every position in government is important. Well, I think every race is important. I think a lot of focus is on the South Carolina Senate race, especially now because the Senate is so close. It's 53 Republicans, 47 Democrats. A change of 4 seats changes the majority party in there. And the Democrats think that Lindsey Graham is vulnerable, and Jamie Harrison is a formidable opponent, and they're spending a lot of money to try to defeat him. So I think this race is gaining national attention.
With $57 million raised for advertising, it's clear that the Democrats are fighting for a chance against Lindsey Graham, who's been in D.C. for 25 years. So, as November 3rd approaches, South Carolina voters brace for an interesting election. Reporting for The Buzz, I'm Michael.
Thanks, Michael. Although we've covered some serious debates, I'm interested in the debate over the new iPhone 12.
It feels like Apple comes out with a new product every time I upgrade my phone.
Me too. Let's see what Fort students have to say about the new iPhone.
I think it's pretty cool, but it's a lot like the iPhone 5 and the shape it is.
I don't really care. I'm too broke to get it, so we're just gonna ignore it.
It kind of looks like a mixture of the iPhone 4 and the iPhone 11. And honestly, I don't know. I don't think you should waste your money on that phone because it's literally like the iPhone 11.
I think it's kind of pointless because I don't understand what more you could do to advance them. But I mean, they can probably find something.
Would you get it?
Yeah, I would.
If I had money, maybe.
Probably not. It's probably going to be really expensive.
No, I wouldn't spend my money on that.
I can't wait to hear about all the new updates.
Social platforms like Instagram have allowed formal artists to showcase their talents.
James reached out to some of the student artists to talk about their work.
Hi, I'm Emily and I'm an artist at Fort Mill High School. I first got started in drawing when I noticed a mermaid drawing tutorial in my suggested on my YouTube in the 5th grade. Even though I do love fine art as much as I do, I don't think I'm going to do it in the future just because of how much I also love marketing. I want to be that person that designs that cereal box or designs the cover of that movie poster because I feel like that would be such a cool way to reach such a wide audience and apply my artistic talent in a real-world job.
Hi, I'm Maggie and I'm an artist here at Fort Mill High School. I'm also the president of the National Art Honor Society. So how I got started with art, I've always been super into it. I took the classes in elementary school. I loved them there. In middle school, I started doing some shows. I won a few competitions, and I think I really got serious about it in sophomore or junior year. I do either want to major or maybe minor in illustration. I think it'd be really cool to do illustrating kids books or poster designs or card designs. My art Instagram is @StuffByMaggie, and then my main account is @MaggieNdeer.
I have to say I'm impressed.
Same here, but I guess you could say there's some artwork involved in putting together an episode of The Buzz.
You can definitely say that. I talked to some of our Buzz staff members behind the scenes.
Hi, my name is Emily. This is my 3rd year on The Buzz. My favorite part of The Buzz is that it's something where I can go and I always feel productive and confident in what I'm doing. I wish other people knew how hardworking we all are because we do spend a lot of time outside of school working on this. So I wish people would understand it's not just a class. In this class, I discovered that I love being behind the camera. I love doing it all. I love editing everything. I love being on camera. If you do have a genuine interest in The Buzz, I urge you to join because we're all very welcoming, very helpful here. You'd really enjoy it.
I'm Luke Gruddy. This is my 2nd year on The Buzz, and I'm a junior. My favorite part about being on The Buzz is being able to work with other people and getting to work on a team. You really get to collaborate with others, and you have to put a lot of work into it. There are certain deadlines that you have to meet, and so that is something that can be challenging. What some people don't realize is that it's like a job. Sometimes you have to be able to put The Buzz over other things, like wanting to hang out with friends or spending time outside of school. Sometimes you really have to put this first. One thing I've really learned about being on The Buzz is how to be able to manage your time and how to be able to stick to a deadline and how to get stuff done for that deadline.
My name is Bella, I'm a junior, and this is my 2nd year on The Buzz. I think my favorite part about being on The Buzz is just getting to create something and Like, you start with an idea and then you end up with like a project. I think that's really cool. I wish people knew how hard it is. Like, it's not easy to put together a package. I've learned a lot about time management, being held accountable. Like, we're basically a team, and like I have other people who are relying on me and I'm relying on them. So it's just like, it's a good amount of pressure. I think it's just a very fun class. It's very different. It's nothing like I've ever done before, and it helps you stay involved with your school, and you just like learn so many new things and meet great people. So it's definitely worth it.
I don't think people understand how much work we put into each episode, and to make it our best one yet.
We couldn't do it without the support from our Fort Mill family. That's all for this week. I'm Bella.
And I'm Evan. Have a fantastic Friday, Fort Mill.
I heard you a little.
Easy. Easy. You have a genuine interest in TV production, film, journalism. Evan!
With other people and really getting to collaborate with your teammates. Oh, that's Krogs. This is one for the boys in the boomer system. Top-down AC with the coolant system. When they come up in the club, you be blazing up. Hey, queen. Girl, you have done it again. Constantly raising the bar for us all and doing it flawlessly. I'd say that I'm impressed, but...